Here we go then. The slightly tweaked, slightly revised Val di Sole Trentino Black Snake. Out in the open, start hut's been moved down slightly, and then, I mean, that's that old Val di Sole adage, isn't it? It's hardest whenever you're in the trees, and it's basically all in the trees.
Yeah, it's not on a ski piste really at all. Like, the ski slope's above this, so the whole meat of the track is in the forest.
Lisa Bouladou in the hot seat for the time being. But meanwhile, 8.5 seconds faster is Jess Blewett.
She looked really aggressive on track this week, even from the first practice. She's got her brother here scouting lines for her, and yeah, she looks like she's capitalizing on all that support and putting a really good run together here.
Yeah, over 8 seconds at the last split, so let's see what this adds up to. Blewett on her way to the line now. Crosses at 11 seconds faster with a 4:12. Huge, huge time from Jess Blewett. What can she do today? Tani Seagrave leaves the Star Hut for FMD Orbea. Yeah, as we just wait for her. Oh. Through this sector, just blows wide off the course. Not going to be Seagrave's day today.
I wonder if there's an issue with the bike. That's really not that technical of a turn. I'm surprised that she went off the track there. Maybe a...
Has to push back up to re-enter the track where she left it. And a bitter disappointment for Seagrave. Thumbs up, though. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, I feel like I jinxed that.
Tani currently in third as we started today in that competition. So this could be a big advantage to Seagrave. Getting down over the line in one piece. Won here back in 2019.
Yeah, the season's been a steady build for her so far. I'm sure she'd like to continue that trajectory in the right direction.
She's one of those riders, Anna, as well. She's strong every week, Marine, isn't she? She's just, it doesn't matter what the track's doing, what the weather's doing. She's a second quicker here at split 2. She just gets on with it.
For sure. She's a rider that you can never count out. She's so consistent, and she's always up there.
4 left to go then. Balanche, Hemstreet, Hull and Hrasnik yet to take on the Black Snake here in Val di Sole Trentino. The 4th round of the UCI Downhill World Cup this season. 10 rounds this year as well. More than we've ever had.
She goes for the inside line there. We saw some of the other girls opt for the left line, and she gets a really good pump and drive, which carries you all the way down this whole next straightaway.
The team manager, Gabe Fox, looking on. 1.5 seconds now faster for Cabarrou ahead of that time of Blewett. So for the first time, starting to look like it's in trouble. Marine Cabarrou going to work here in the woods.
This will be the section we can see what she can do. I think Jess's time at this bottom 2 sectors was really impressive.
6th in the overall at the minute for Cabarrou. 2nd here at the UCI World Champs in 2021. Goes super far out to the right-hand side. Gets really close to that tree on the way through there. Makes it work for her. Fastest sector time so far going to Seagrave, Cabarrou, Blewett. She was so strong down the bottom of the track, Anna, Jess Blewett.
She was, yeah. She carried really good speed, especially in the bottom. It seems like she was able to hang on, but it looks like Marine is going really well too.
Yeah.
2 seconds up.
2.2 seconds up now. Cabarrou is having a good time in the woods here in Val di Sole Trentino. A woman from Millau in France.
She took a tight line there when she went around that rock. She hooked it right and gave her a straight exit out of the woods.
Marine Cabarrou looking really, really good here in Val di Sole Trentino. Is she about to be the first woman to displace Jess Blewett from the hot seat here this afternoon? Here comes Marine Cabarrou down the line now. Cabarrou sails the final jump, crosses the line and goes fastest by 2.2 seconds. Into the hot seat for Marine Cabarrou with a 4:10.3. Times now comfortably underneath that fastest quality time of a 4:15.3 from yesterday. Here comes Camille Balanche then, Swiss rider for Yeti Fox, pushing a massive gear out of the Star Hut there.
Cammie's been so steady this year. She's had really good results, been really consistent, but just slow build through the weekend and shows up on race day.
I mean, yeah, 7/10 back, having been faster in split 1, so In amongst it here, Balanche, we talked about, back end
she
skips
goes
out.
through this inside line there. There's a big route you have to jump, and her back wheel obviously got hung up on it. She still made it through, but it stalled her a little bit, took a little bit of speed.
Big pull down there from Balanche. 3.2 seconds back, though, Anna. It's moving away from her slightly.
Yeah, Marine was really strong through these middle sections. Kami's riding really well, too, but just slightly off pace to Marine.
I think a lot of that was that hang up on the route that we saw higher up.
Good example of just how this place can just cost you speed when you least expect it, Nico. Camille Balanche then sails off the Red Bull gap through the Sam Hill turn.
Nothing like feeling like that while you're riding the most technical track of the year.
Yeah.
Here she comes, Camille Balanche. Just one jump to go. Cabirou currently fastest with a 4:10.3. What can Balanche do? Balanche does a 4:16.7, 6.4 back. Damien Smith applauds the work of his newly signed elite rider. And Nico, the last couple, we've talked about her winning them in the woods when things get steep and technical. She's got nothing but woods and steep and technical in front of her today.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's got a whole lot of that. Those last two races, I mean, for her and Jackson, both Canadian winners, you wouldn't expect them to have a win on a track with so much flat motorway. Now they're both coming to a track that has almost none of that. So it'll be exciting to see what these runs look like from both her and Jackson today.
Anna, you've raced Gracie for years now, and it's great to see it all coming together, isn't it? And just getting those two wins on the bounce.
Yeah, for sure. She's really coming to her own this year. She's riding so strong. In practice, she always looks really good on the bike. In Ludenville and Leogang, she obviously did really well. She excels so much on these steep, rough tracks. So it's going to be exciting to watch her race.
Norco Race Division. Those wins have definitely, and of course the win of Lena Frenner as well. 1.9 back though. Really energized by them.
I think that she's still within touch. I mean, this can still go either way with how much technical track we have ahead of us here.
We really see Gracie excel at the bottom of the tracks too.
Hem Street loves it steep, loves it technical. It's never steeper or more technical than it is here in Val di Sole Trentino, halfway through her run.
She hit that right really clean. It's a hard turn. It's really tight. It wants to stall riders out, and I think she's hit it better than anybody has.
1.7 back though, so this time of Cabirou looking all the better. Every split we see from Gracie Hemstreet, nicely done through there though.
Looks like she's moving into kind of the range to challenge Jess though for second. So when you're wearing that leader's jersey, if second's what you got on the day, you got to take that.
Is it going to be 3 in a row for Gracie Hemstreet? She'll have to have done something really, really special through that last split to get it. Hemstreet heads down the line for Norco. 2 seconds back on that time of Marine Cabirou, but second place, Nico. What are you expecting out of Valentina Hole and Anna today?
Yeah, I think she's going to have a good run. She's a really strong rider. Physically, she's like one of the strongest out of the women. She's really good at tech stuff. She's so precise. I think she's probably the most precise out of all the women. Just watching her ride is just nice. She puts her bike where she wants to go, and we don't often see her make big mistakes.
I don't think it's a long season, and she's had podiums, just maybe not the win she wanted, but I don't know, I have a feeling it could be coming today. That combination of strength and precision is what it's going to take on Val di Sole.
She's faster, 0.6 of a second. Up now, Valentina Hole on the move here as team manager Gunnar watches on in the bottom corner of your screens now. But she's got a job on if she's going to beat the current fastest time of Marine Cabirou, which currently needs to survive this woman on your screen now, Valentina Hole. Hole, 0.4 of a second. She's losing time, but she's still green. 56.5 kilometers an hour through the speed trap now for Hole. YT watch on, looking for their first win in 2025. They dearly love to get it this afternoon in the sun in Italy. She's back now though, Nico. 0.4 have gone away from her.
Man, it looks like she just maybe stalled some of those tighter turns here in the last split, but 0.4 isn't a lot. She can make that up from here to the finish.
Unbelievably tight racing here in 2025, the UCI Downhill World Cup, given the track that they're being faced with today here in Val di Sole Trentino. An absolute dust bowl, blowing apart, full of rocks, full of roots. Valentina Hole exits the woods. Just 2 corners and the bridge to go. Sneaks one pedal stroke in there. Valentina Hall heading down towards the line now for the YT mob. 58, 57 kilometers an hour. Here comes Valentina Hall. Is she headed for the hot seat? Valentina Hall goes second. Marine Cabiru holds on. 1.2 seconds the difference. Cabiru was so strong at the bottom, Anna. Best qualifying here. Beat her 2022 performance, a second yesterday.
Really cool to see them in this position. I mean, it's a new team this year. It's a big effort for Reese Wilson and all of his support crew. So to have a win in the qualifying and start last is it's something that takes many teams many years to do. So very good to see her in this position.
Must be a story as well that resonates with yourself as well, setting the team up, getting it underway, getting it going.
Yeah, absolutely. I can respect how much work goes into it. So.
You know what that inbox looks like, don't you?
It's cool to see him having this success. Like, I hope the best for her today. She looks really good on track.
Monica Rasnick on that Gamux bike. Swiss engineered.
And these bikes have looked really good this weekend from all the riders. I mean, the track being this rough, they're going for obviously a more comfortable ride. The bikes flex more. They're heavier with the gearbox, the weight distribution, and on this track, they look like they're excelling under these riders.
Rasnick half a second back at the first split, going for her debut win should she get it today. A couple of third places here in 2018 and 2024, but
she goes to the outside line in this fresh section, a little bit different line to the last two riders. She might be on for it today.
Yeah, this could be a big, big day in the career of Monica Rasnick. Saying that, she's 2 seconds back off Marine Cabiru now. Cabiru, is she about to get her 10th UCI Downhill World Cup win?
I'm not really seeing any mistakes here from Monica. She looks like she's having a really smooth run. Yeah. Kind of sticking to her game, which sometimes hard to do when you qualify first and you have that added pressure.
So top three covered by 2 seconds. Currently, Rasnick would just be inside the top three and no more.
She didn't quite get the jump out of that root section that some of the other riders did. So,
like getting chopped around underneath her there. Rasnick gets that pull. She's found some time now. 0.2 of a second, 1.8 back. Really neat and tidy on the bike, but aggressive at the same time. Monica Rasnick on course here in Val di Sole Trentino, the last rider in this elite women's race, having qualified fastest yesterday. 1.3 seconds back, so she's found another half a second. She's going to have to do this one the hard way.
She had a really good bottom sector in qualifying, so it'd be really cool if she was able to do that again.
Cabiru can barely watch. Is this going to be win number 10 for her or win number 1 for the Slovenian on our screens now? Monica Rasnick for Aon Racing heads out into the light here in Val di Sole in the Valley of the Sun. Takes flight. 2 more corners to go. Monica Rasnick on the move now. Can she get career win number 1? Is this going to be her debut victory at the UCI Downhill World Cup? Monica Rasnick takes flight, heads towards the finish line, crosses it and goes third by 1.8 seconds. Cabiru wins in Val di Sole Trentino. Career win number 10 at elite level for Marine. Monica Rasnick into third place though, behind Vale Hole. And that's great to see. Aon Racing on their podium. There's Fabian Burrell. I did think it was strange we hadn't seen him. Marine Cabiru celebrates with Fabian and Gabe.
Yes, of course, my beginning of the season was not super good for the moment, so I was fighting a bit to be on the podium and at the top again, so I'm really happy to win today. It was a really challenging weekend. I tried to push, the track was really destroyed, so I give my best and finally that paid off.
Cabiru, Hole, Rasnick, Hemstreet, Blewett, Balanche, Hoffman, Harnden, Ferguson, Bouladou, your top 10 by 13 seconds. But there can only be one winner, and today it's Marine Cabiru, her 9th UCI Downhill World Cup victory. Can Cabiru now get on a bit of a run and start thinking about the overall title? This is what the overall standings look like then. Valentina Hole, despite waiting for her first win in 2025, now leads the way in the overall, taking it back from Gracie Hemstreet by 49 points. Tanny Seagrave up into third. Anna Newkirk who we should thank for joining us in the booth. I mean, I know we've got technically the best.